Hey guys, this is Yosuke and welcome to another stream World of Warcraft. For today we are going to be doing a lot of stuff. I have been really get behind with the game, I have to be honest, since I have been a little busy doing some stuff on my time. Not too many, not too much time to play the game. But now that finally I'm a little free, I got to really get back on streams. I've been lazy so far with this. That's bad because, I mean, I know that I want to do something, you got to spend the time on doing that, man. So, I'm gonna try to stream a little more this week and see how we going with the progression so far. So, I'm gonna give you a little recap for this week about how are we going with um, a progression here in the Burning Crusade Classic. Currently level 63, questing on the waste, the bone waste. And it has been really uh, a really great experience so far. The nostalgia here is just amazing. I've been really so happy. Um, for a long time since I played this expansion before. There is a lot of nostalgia here. All these areas, I just remember when I used to be a teenager. I was back in 2009, 2008, a long time ago. And I used to do all these quests. I already did it at some point in the past. And now here doing this again after all these years is, let me tell you, that's a really amazing experience. I don't mind, to be honest. I mean, like, completed this again for me on the free time, which is right now the Burning Crusade Classic, is a unique experience. Let me tell you, it's like feeling like get back to all these years ago. So we got to going to do a lot of quests here on Teroka Forest. Let's see if I can at least get to level 64. To be honest, that's gonna be a really a lot. Have to do a lot of stuff. But thing. This is a this is as small as boom. I've been using it for like 2 years. I remember last time I bought it, and it's mind blowing that this thing is so cheap. It cost me like 30 bucks. 30 bucks on the quality. Well, I ain't impressed, to be honest, guys. Really impressed with the quality with my spoon. It blew my mind that they make things so good and still so cheap sometimes. So we're gonna to complete quests on all these areas here. We got a lot of stuff to do, a lot. But we got time, which is what's important, right? It's kind of interesting to revisit these places. You know, I have been playing these. Have been trying to play a little more this expansion, and I really want to, but you know, times real life sometimes call when that happen. You have to go into the real life. I mean, for me, it will be a really amazing Sunday. They're gonna get like something more. I mean, like finally, like somehow be able to earn a living playing video games. I mean, I've been playing video games for my whole life. Basically, it's really mind blowing. All the stories that you find, the magic, wars, the story writing. It's just amazing. It's, that's of course one of my goals. One day, get a living. One of my ways of living with video games. Of course, gonna make that when I get time. But time is what we have. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the quest here. What I have to do here? Malevolent had to collect 3 eggs and spawn a evil bear. We got humanoid bears. These guys here called the Oracors. Um, which kind of funny because they also use a kind of funny because they also use sub bears. So it's like you have this humanoid bear race, and you have the not normal bears. Uh, it's kind of really kind of funny there. This is the thing that most commonly I do when I'm playing with a hunter. It's drinks, eat, drink, eat, drink, eat, drink, eat. That's what. That's part of the of this video game. In this part of the World of Warcraft, you drink, eat, drink it, drink it. It's kind of funny. Drink it, drink it. Alright, so now what I'm supposed to do here, I had to collect first egg. Okay, I have to collect pieces and what tile. Oh, this dude is different. I wonder if he's gonna give me something if I kill him. Also, it's kind of crazy that in this moment of the game, uh, just to be able for silence an enemy. Okay, he doesn't have anything. To be able to silence an enemy, you're supposed to have an spiritual talent. It's kind of mind blowing. Now that I'm thinking about it, like since I am a hunter, the only talent right now that allows me to silence an enemy is basically the last one on the marksmanship tree, which is slicing shot, and silence, and it's the one that silence the target. It's kind of funny that in the future with the Shadowlands, oh well, in the previous expansion too, they include this talent. They include this with all the classes. So it's like they decide, you know what? No, you guys can silence all the enemies. All the classes can do it without any problem. That's one of the huge changes I saw with the World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft all these years. Okay, got a one egg here. We're gonna do a homelet. Malevolent hatching. I like how in these games they assume so far that something is bad, like evil, demonic, cursing creature that is really bad, and you have to kill it because it's bad. Just looking at it, like, he's malevolent. That's some funny stuff in the roleplay games, like when they assume that certain creatures like that with the names like crazy, malevolent, cursed, demonic. So that's how you know that it's something really bad. I mean, when you had something like that, you know that you have to kill it because it's bad. Something that I have been really happy to notice, guys, and I mean, it's up to you, right? Actually, it's up to you if you want to do it. It's up to you. Keep in mind. And this is my personal experience. Is that since I switched to a PUE server, I have been really happy to. I mean, it has been more how I can say this, more relaxing experience playing this game. Because one thing that you have to remember when you are playing World of Warcraft Classic and World of Warcraft Classic, the Burning Crusade, is that once you choose your server, you're set. If you choose a PvP server, you can switch that unless that you transfer your tune. So let me tell you something. If you have the bad luck, and I'm sure a lot of players have suffered from this before, you got the bad luck to begin playing in a PvP server and you didn't know what was that before. Let's say, oh, you were this kind of person that, oh, I just begin to play World of Warcraft, so I want to see what's about. So I decided to create a tune, but since I don't know what is a PvP server or PvE server, I create one on a PvP server, and you have to, and let's say you are super bad luck that in the PvP server that you are, the enemy faction is way overpowered compared with your current faction. Which does mean that, for example, things that you're gonna be camping most of the time, you're gonna be killed most of the time, you're gonna get roads killing you from behind every second, every single second that you're questing. Like, for example, let's say I'm here questing and then a rogue appear behind me and one shoot me because that's what rogues do. They and that sucks. That you are just like doing your business and then a rogue one shoot you from behind. That's something that happened a lot on PvP servers, by the way. It's like the rogue is some players. So like they're focusing on what you're doing, and and when they see that you are like low health, they spawn from behind and one shot you. So the thing with this is that, man, I think I wait. What? How to do with this? How to redeem? What do you mean we got to redeem? Collect 4 sex to spawn. Oh, I had to collect 3 of these sex, man. This is gonna be long. So what I was saying is that it's kind of crazy that if you got the bad luck to be on a PvP server and you see that you are being camping over again, like killing you, like just say. And the reason why I'm telling you this because that was I suffered when I was beginning to play classic World of Warcraft. I decided to create a tune on a server where basically the horde, well, Scion Alliance, but the horde was majority. Let me tell you, if you think that you're gonna have an easy team with the game, you're gonna be in a really hard situation because most of the time you're gonna be camped, you're gonna be killed, and even if you back then, I remember that when they introduced the PvP system, you had to walk dying to the entrance of the dungeons. In this case, Black Road did. That was when they began with the PvP system on Classic WoW. And I remember I had to die like 20 times to be able to go to the entrance of the dungeon. 20, 25 times dying over and over. It's like you die, you move like 3 steps, you resurrect, you die again, rinse and repeat 20 times. And it was with the raids, with the dungeon. And that's when I realized that I personally, I think that was not worth it. I mean, you have to understand that when you play on you have the bad luck playing on a PvP server, and you see that the enemy faction is actually overpowering your current faction all the time, I would really suggest that you try to. I would really suggest, guys, that you try to like switch to a PvE server because it's. I mean, I personally, I don't think it's gonna be useful to you. It's not gonna be useful at all. Um, it's not gonna be useful, and you're gonna be dying a lot times. And of course, if you like it, I mean, because I know some people really like that kind of stuff, like, oh, they like to be in PvP server and like kill PvP players all the time. That's really good. I mean, but also remember that not all the players think as you. There are some players that prefer to a more relaxing experience, which in my case, I actually only prefer when I'm questing. I want to be questing. I don't want to be focusing on killing players or try to kill more or try to kill more players, something like that, because I'm just questing. So that's when I really recommend that you switch to a PUE server. You switch to a PUE server, you're gonna have a really more smooth time in case that you are looking for that. I mean, that's up to you. It's depend on the player, which is your experience. I mean, you can also be a player that likes to constantly be doing PvP against other players, and that's okay. But also, you can be a player that only want to like quest when you want to quest. Don't bother about PvP, and like only do PvP in the battlegrounds and that kind of stuff. But also, that's really important. I always say that's really important that you understand also what kind of server are you getting into, because you once you get into a server on World of Warcraft Classic or the Burning Crusade Classic, you are set. The only way that you can do is transfer, and then you have to spend real money. That's something that was really my experience back then when I was beginning with World of Warcraft Classic. That's something that I wanna be honest, something that really let's say it was mind blowing, to be honest, because I never had seen such thing happen on this game. Even when I was playing on the original the Burning Crusade class, the Burning Crusade that was like more than 13 years ago. I remember. I think I never experienced that. Like you're supposed to die like 20 times to walk the dungeon. No, never experienced that in the whole. That's only was something that I experienced when I was playing the World of Warcraft. They were inclusive classic and they introduced the PvP system. And then as when I realized that how important is that you check in what kind of server are you. That's really important. If you are going to think that you want to begin to play the game, the most first thing that you have to understand is what kind of server are you going to play. Easy as that. That's gonna mean everything for you in the future. Because if for some reason you only like choose a random server, you are gonna be in trouble if for some reason, let's say you choose a PvP server, and in this server the enemy faction is superior, you're gonna see a lot of camping there. You're gonna be probably get killed a lot, you're gonna be backstabbing a lot, and it's gonna be in a point that gonna be funny for you. Also, if you don't want to wonder about that, just choose PUE server or normal server. It's not the same. Normal server or PUE server are well, normal server is in this point. Later they call it PUE server. And that's how the Shadowlands servers are called. Yeah, PUE. You don't want to like do war PvP. Well, but of course in Shadowlands we got now this incredible function that they made that you only pressing one button, you can be in a PvP server on a PvP phase or not. That was something that really was amazing. So I know that some other games had implemented that, but that was really good because that means that you can switch when you want to like war PvP or when you don't want to do that. But right now, at this point, since we're playing the Burning Crusade Classic, just keep in mind that you are thinking to play, please first remember to choose the server that you are going to play. That's the most important thing when you are just going to begin to play. And personally, I recommend a normal server. Go in a normal server. That will be the most resemble thing that you could expect. Like you want to go do your quest, normally stop leveling. That's the most normal thing that you can get. Now later of course, if you are like a player really into a lot of PvP doing all the time, then join to a PvP server. But keep in mind that sometimes you're gonna see things that probably you're gonna like. Wow, I'm really amazed. This was how many bears I had killed so far? Like, look at this. I had to kill 3 of these bears, but like, and I had to redeem 2 of them with the quest. But so far, kind of funny. I still had to kill 2 more, and I had killed like 10 malevolence hatchings. So means that we have to kill more or try to see where we can find more oh no, good beers or bad beers. We got another egg here. Look at that. That's an evil bear, an evil egg. Look at that. It's bad. Also, this deck looks like the one that the drakes, the dragon drakes come up. Okay, we have only one more hatching. We're good to go. These little fellas here are called the Araquat, the humanoid bear race. They are, as far as I read the story with these guys, they are like have different trials. Like there are the ones. These are the ones that are fanatics. Like they reverence this guy called Abu. And I remember the name of their god. They got a god beard, and that's are the bad, the bad, or the bad humanoid beard. Then we got the good guys, or the good humanoid beards, which is called Araqua Outcast. But these generally are the bad guys. Also, keep in mind that you're thinking, it's really appreciated that you also get some add-ons. Here is a list. I like to repeat this in every stream that I'm doing. Like, look, this is the list of add-ons that I'm using right now. Atlas loot. This is for know the dungeons, what you get, when you get it, and the most important. It's really important. Look at this. You know when the new content is coming out. That's really important with this new Atlas loot. Since this is now classic World of Warcraft, let's put it that way. You can now you know when certain content from this experience is going to be come out. Like for example, right now you know the war bosses are up. Doomwalker and Doomlord Kazan, you can kill them right now. Malkavian, you can do raids like Malkavian Lair, Guru Lair. You can also go to Khorasan. But other raids like Serpent Shrine Cover or 2, Tempest Key, Highest Summit, Black Temple, all these are coming in the next are coming later. So that's really important that you know the Atlas Lu is telling you when this certain content is coming up. Okay, we're gonna have to kill one more bear. It's really important, guys, that you download these add-ons because they're gonna be your experience way. They're gonna improve your quality of life of the game. They're gonna get you information, things that you're gonna know. And this game is really complex. For the games I have played, I got. Even this World of Warcraft, the Warring Crucible still have a lot of stuff. Imagine Shadowlands, it's way more complex. Because you got the previous expansions, you got the previous content, and trust me, that's gonna be like a good amount of time to explore all that. Okay, now that we complete the hatching reading, leveling hatching. I think we're talking to spiders. The evil spider. We got the evil trees here, because they are evil, look at that. Okay, digging for bones. I need a group to complete that one. Red relic. I have to kill these guys. These evil spirits. usually. Slide shatter Vindicar. Okay, I had to burn the courses of these two. As far as I understand this quest, the courses are here because they are unable to be resurrected. Um, so what happens is that these guys are using these courses to reanimate or to get their souls. So you have to like hurt them so they can do that. Look at that. He's capturing the souls, so we have to stop them. They are really evil. I will say this is the like the monk. This is the most primitive monk class that you can get at this point. Look at that. Even have the ability using a staff. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is like collect more courses. Have to be careful because there are a lot of these dudes here. No, you're not gonna heal. Oh, beautiful. I don't have mana. I hate when they do that, and some of them do it twice. So like you to kind of kill them twice to be able to like kill them one time. Again, we eat and we drink. We eat, drink. We eat, drink. That's the thing. You have to do both stuff. So remember, guys, that you got any questions, you are always welcome to ask me anything. Really like to receive questions for you guys because remember that what I most like is like help people when they got questions about the game, and if of course I know the answer too. Man, I hate when these guys respond right away, and luckily this one didn't attack me. They are busy killing each other. Another skeleton guy here. So I was saying before, guys. Also remember, check always all your add-ons. That's really important. Update your add-ons too. Really important to do that. There are really good ones. I'm gonna recommend right now, like Back Brother, Backnode. Really important add-ons. The reason because it allow me to do this. Look at this. Easy to understand. These are all my bags. Even my bank bags. Easy to understand. Look at this. If you don't get the item, what you have to do is like go here, go here, go here, go here to check, and that's really tedious. To be honest, that's really tedious. I don't like when I remember doing that on classic. I think it was really tedious. Then we got this item. I'm gonna make things way easier for you. We also have paw. This one is more for your armor and weapon upgrades. Really helpful because it's gonna tell you the percentage or increase. If you receive a new item, it's gonna tell you the percentage or increase with the item. For example, let's say I'm Marksmanship Hunter. So what this paw is gonna do is gonna tell me, okay, here is the deal. Let's see. Well, right now I don't have an item to compare, but let's see. It's gonna tell me, okay, here's the deal. This iron X give you like 10% more increase. It's 10% more useful for this spec. So we have Beastmaster, Marksmanship, and Survival. So the iron is gonna tell you, okay, this iron X, iron X is gonna give you 20% more increase on your current spec, and it's really useful to be honest. because that way you know what iron you're supposed to get, what iron is going to help you, and it's going to tell you also what is your best iron. If you have between two irons, for example, it's gonna tell you, okay, this is the best one, that your current best one, and this is the second one best. Wait, what is the Slaying Auctioneer Warrior? Auctioneer Warrior. Wait, what is the difference with Auctioneer Warrior and Slaying? Okay, this is so funny. Look at this. We got the Slaying Archer Warrior, and we had the courses of the Slaying Archer Warrior. Well, only this one was the one with the quest. Okay, so I had to like search a specific. I had to search like this guy for the specific one for the quest. You are not going to kill yourself this time, buddy. I got just the team for you. You just died. Praise and repeat. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. So, come on. Let me eat and drink. So what I was saying with the iron is remember, these are really useful. Bad Brother, Bagnon, Pop, really useful. Quest is like the most important iron here, because what Quest is do is telling you where are the quests. Look at this. This is quest. All these icons here is telling me the amount of quests that are in this area, when I can find them, where I can find the objective. Now, let's say if we don't know, um, let's say for example that you don't have any clue, you don't have the item, you don't have any clue about that item. Look at this here, quest. So you see the map, and with a question, this is the map that you're gonna get. Uh, First of all, you're not gonna know where to get the quest. You don't have any clue at all, because if you don't got this add-on, you're gonna be basically have to go to the hardcore way, or first, the super old World of Warcraft way to do quests, which is you open your quest log, and then you're supposed to go to the quest. Okay, let's see Terracar Forest. So you read the quest. You're supposed to read this quest, and you're supposed to look in this description of where you have to go. That was the early ways. I used to do that before. I mean, if you like it, but you're supposed to read a lot. Like, let's for example this investigate Tauren. If you don't get the item questy, so what are you going to do is like, okay, so you have to say find the settled box on the down. Okay, this one don't tell you. Okay, so find the set box and then deliver it to Airbringer Tauren just outside of the scenario. Think, yeah, sorry for my pronunciation, I'm improving in Terracal Forest. So, what you're supposed to do is like, okay, you open the quest and you say, you try to see what is the description. So, it's telling me outside of the scenario ticket. So you look the map and you are like, okay, what is that? So outside. So it means that you have to check all this area. Luckily, it's here, right? But let's say this part is not here, so you're supposed to check all this area to find Tauren. Sometimes the quest telling you go southwest, east-west, and that's how you supposed to do it the original way. Luckily, guys, this is something that please remember. Luckily, we got the questy iron. The questy iron is gonna save us a lot of problems, because we put here show questy. Bam! Look at this. We got all the quests right now. Look at this. Where we have to go? Where is the quest? Where I have to give the quest? Where I get more quests? Easy, right? So please, that's you are going. You're beginning to play the game. Download OST item. Really, really recommend it. No, it's a must to have that one. At least that you want to read the quest. Which let me tell you, we're talking about thousands and thousands of quests that you're gonna have to read. But you still got to do it. My only advice is to always check the last paragraph. The last paragraph of the quest, or the last sentence of the quest. That's generally where they say where you're supposed to go. You can download just questing and save yourself from all that problems because this is a game where you're supposed to do quests all the time, and we're talking about thousands and thousands of quests. So let's do a little recap of all items. Remember, Atlas loot, Bad Brother, Bagnon, Bartender too is really advisable. You see these bars here? These are from Bartender. But Bartender, what it do is allow you to put more these bars, so you can create hit binds with more functions. So you're not gonna get run. You are not going to get run out of space with the key binds, and you don't have to. Oh, I had to switch now. You can as put Bartender. But show you right here. Put Bartender, create custom bars, and also add more keybinds. Really useful, guys. That's one of the items I recommend. If you don't have it, please do it because they're gonna help you a lot. Probably there is more items, I don't know. But these are the ones that I find useful right now to play World of Warcraft Classic, the Burning Crusade Classic. Okay, see if I can find more courses. Need 3 more. Two more. And I got a scroll of strength. I'm gonna give it to my pet since my pet is the one that uses strength. Okay, we complete that one. We're going now to the Trello Lake. I like that music here. Is dead. The music is like totally dead, but at the same time it's just nostalgia. It's like when you hear this, you get back in time when I was completing this quest for the first time. The one that I want to really hear again is the one in Netherstone, Touch Memories. I did all the quests from the area way back, and was like that was more than 10 years ago. Okay, now we got to get the relic to kill the zombies. Oh, these guys are 66, so that'll be interesting. Something I find quite amusing here is that the Burning Crusade Classic, the trinkets, you can use really overpowered trinkets at the same time, or just wait little amount of times. Like, I just use this trinket, which increase my attack power by 200 for 50 seconds, and then I use this one, which increase my attack power by 200 for 50 seconds. So I got two trinkets that are doing basically the same, but I can still use them. I mean, I don't have to like cool down or wait like 1 minute or 2 minutes to use the other one. I generally I just wait 50 seconds and I can use the other one. That's way different, compared with Shadowlands and the Burning Crusade Classic. It's like there are more freedom on the Burning Crusade Classic with the trinkets. which in the future they nerf that because maybe if you get the right trinket, it can get really overpowered. This is gonna be funny. Got to okay, got the relic, trying to escape. Ah, beautiful. These guys are immune to my death bear. And they don't even give me XP. That sucks. The big shot will give me something. Like to hear that soundtrack again. It's just amazing to hear that. And I will never imagine that I will be hitting, I will be here playing this game as current content. Back then it was mind blowing to think that Blizzard was going to do something like this. Nobody was thinking that back then, of course, because that was brand new. But so happy that Blizzard finally heard their
The
fans.
Naru have not forgotten us. Good health, long life.
They hear the fans, and now we got classics. Alright, we got now what? We got to free 6 Shatter Warrior that are trapped here in these evil spiders. They're not just spiders; they're evil spiders. And really happy too that in this Burning Crusade Classic, well, the Burning Crusade in general, they improve a lot of light,
Ronakai Crystal.
light environment with all the classes. Like for example, Hunter now have a major minimum range. Like if I can go here, I can shoot my Arcane right away, no problem. In Classic, you're supposed to be way more far away. That could be a really bad problem because the main thing is that some classes like the mage. I remember the mage used to exploit that a lot in PvP. It was actually mind blowing that you get behind the two. So let's say you get between the let's say the mage use the this attack that frozen you on your position and you can move. Back then in Classic, a mage couldn't do that, and the mage could be in certain part where you couldn't even either use your range attacks and neither your melee attacks. So you were, I mean, literally, sorry for the word, but you were fucked. I remember back then, you were literally fucked with that. Like, if a mage use that, you are dead. You can do anything. And that was so, that was funny, but at the same time was pissed off because you couldn't do anything. And it was like, okay, so this is really broken. Because in PvP, then mage, the the I think it's the Blizzard, the Pros mage, the older Red Hunters release way easy using that bandit. It was, and they use it a lot when I was doing Battlegrounds. It was like It was funny to see that. You got a mage, you get frozen your steps, you can move the mage further right, using the point that you can use your melee attacks, neither your range attack. You couldn't do anything. Crossbow, maybe Pyroblast, you're dead.
Arcanon Poros.
So glad that they correct that with this expansion. They are probably the first time they realized that mistake and they fixed that. So now hunters, we have now more minimum range. So I don't have to be I can like come here. Let's say for example I use this. Can come here and shoot my arcane shot. Before that, I had to come. I had to come all this way here, like probably here. Look at this, all that space, and then I could really use an ability. Some of the major things with the hunters.
The Legion's end draws near.
Got to rescue now the chatters from the evil spiders Netherwick, because they are evil, you know. And we got also skeleton. Really wonder if how it's gonna be when you get like max level with good trinkets. Probably I'm gonna be able to break everything. If you have the right trinkets, it's gonna be really overpowered. Taking a little thing here, guys. If you are wondering where I got these, just friendly reminder. This is from Amazon. This thing here costs $30, and it's really good material. I'm not gonna pay for any advertisement or anything. Um, just to remind you, if you want to be one of these school Viking school mode, it's really well. Okay, so we continue with the have to kill 20 spiders. Okay, that's mine, buddy. Something that I had seen when the Warring Cruiser Classic is like they sometimes they make you do really so guys, checking something here. Some technical problems always. The quests I had seen with the Warring Cruiser Classic are crazy. Crazy, I mean, that they require a lot of time to do. Like, there was one on the Hellfire Peninsula that they told you, oh, you're supposed to collect 30. 30, 30 metal parts from the Zeppelin that a goblin was driving and they fell apart. So you're supposed to collect these metal bars. They were 30, and I took. It was kind of funny to see that they require a lot of stuff. Some of the quests are telling you, or you're supposed to do kill 20, 30 of these things, and these quests take a good amount of time. Well, I guess that's part of the Burning Crusade. I heard this expansion is a lot grinding. I totally agree. With grinding, I mean that you supposed to spend more time, and you're gonna take more time to get some stuff done. Like a reputation with the Aldor, with the Skektor, with all the factions. You're supposed to like take more time doing that. And that's cool. I mean, I don't have any problem with that. I actually enjoy it because the last thing that I want is actually to get complete that part. Because you sometimes when you complete everything for now, game, you can get bored because you don't have anything else to do. And that happened. That happened to me before with this game. That when you complete, let's say, a reputation that you want to go from, like a like let's say a reputation. Let's say with the Shadowlands, you want to go like Revendreth, go to from Honor a neutral to Exalted. You complete that, then you're just okay. What else I can do here? And that happened a lot. I had seen that a lot with the player base too. That they telling me that they don't know what to do, what else to do in Shadowlands because they already like complete all that they want to do, and they are feel boring. And of course, that's totally understandable because if we think about it, Shadowlands has been up for more of 6 months. That's a lot of time. That actually is the longest time an expansion has been without content. And there is also understandable that the main reason for that is because now we got two kind of worlds. World of Warcraft. We have World of Warcraft classic version, which is this, and we had Shadowlands, which is current version. So, you know, it was totally understandable. I think it was totally understandable that Blizzard was spending way more time focusing on the classic version. And once they release the Burning Crusade Classic, then they decide to focus more on the patch with the Shadowlands. And that's probably why the main reason we are going to have now a Chains of Domination for Shadowlands in June 28th. Gonna be released in June 28th. So totally understandable that I think, totally understandable that Blizzard decided to do it that way. Because how you now have like different versions on the same game. So which it means more resources. You have to put more people on a specific game. So it gets more demanding. Well, I honestly happy that now that we got this version of World of Warcraft and we got the Shadowlands, I personally, guys, have been enjoying. I like both versions. Some people say that they prefer Shadowlands or that they prefer classic World of Warcraft Classic. I honestly prefer both. I like Classic and Shadowlands. And I have to admit that's pretty good to be honest. Like you got a video game that actually makes you like it twice from different periods of time of the same video game, and you can play both version at the same both version. That's really good to me. Well, this quest of killing the spiders gonna take me away. So I'm gonna now to do this one, Skywind. Okay, what? This quest here is probably an core mission, and I had he's not here yet, So I'm gonna do another quest. Is a spider? Oh yeah, like spider. We got plenty of spiders to play here, so that's what I need. I need a lot. I don't know how to kill a lot of spider. Something that I had seen also with the Burning Crusade Classic Hunter is this quite interesting too. Look at this. I'm gonna show you right here. I got this special new shot called Steady Shot. The, the curious thing with this one is that if I use it when an enemy is dashed, let's say for example I use my concussion shot on the enemy, what it's going to do is gonna, and I use the Steady Shot, it's gonna give me an additional 175 damage against the enemy. I'll use it right here. At the spider, confuse with stuff, and then I use the Steady Shot. I make more damage. That's like a combo shot. Which in challenge they apply that a lot. In challenge I have a Beast Mastery Hunter, so I see that they apply the same concept with other abilities, which I like it. I like when they use the combo abilities, like okay, use Fierce Shot, and oh, you told me that. Okay, so what I like is that you use like one shot, then you use the other one, and you can make more damage with a combo shot. That's Skitter. That looks like one of the an enemy kind of boss mob that I had to kill later. And repeat. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it. That's how it works. Drink it. I got also this power food. Once give me a strength which I don't need. At least that is melee. That's something of the funny things I had seen with the the Burning Crusade on this wall. Like like if I had all these different kind of stats, they are not entirely useless in case of a hunter. Like if I have a strength, I have increased attack power now. So it's not that they're super useless. But of course, if you get my primary stack, which is artillery, what is going to happen is I'm gonna give me more bonification. Obviously, I think hunters are doing a lot of damage from this expansion. That's so cool. I like it. Like I I'm level 63. On this mob is 62. And still I'm doing amazing critical strike on this enemy and kill it like really fast. That's so cool. Okay, got a good amount of quests complete here. And we almost have, well, gonna take a while to get more of half, but we will get there. Fourteen, 20. Complete that one, and then we're gonna begin with this place here, like on Ramadan. Uh, for the Oak Slice, there is a good amount of quests. Had to get it here. One of the horns. I can say I always forget. So look at this. See this here? This is the school spoon. You got the school mob. This is the school mob. Look at that Viking. This is Viking, and it comes with this thing, the golden school spoon. Just metal. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's metal. And I really had to get more of that stuff. And it broke. You can find really amazing stuff on Amazon too. I had, as far as I got things before, I had to buy more of the stuff. I maybe for Halo Infinity, I'm gonna buy more merchandise for Halo. What I bought something from this game that I'm planning to show it on my Instagram. It's gonna be really, probably a lot of people gonna love it. Something that I remember I got one of these things. A, that was a guidebook with the Burning Crusade Classic. I remember, and this guidebook was amazing. This guidebook was amazing. I remember that I got it like this guy where this is long, and they got design was quite amazing. Uh, so I decided to buy one of these books, and I'm probably gonna be taking picture of that, so you can guys see more deeply aspects with the Burning Crusade. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna be probably in 1 week. That's gonna arrive. It's gonna be amazing. Probably I'm gonna do the same with the Burning when they release Bravely Skin, the guidebook. I'm gonna buy that one too, but that's gonna be maybe in 1 year. So still a lot of the time before that. I think Blizzard stopped to making this book because maybe now everything is more digital, so they decide to switch more to the digital model. Okay, I still have to kill two spiders. So you know what? I want to see what is here. I got one Sangar match. I'm gonna skip that one for for later. Okay, we go to Alerian Stronghold. These are no. This is gonna be our new home.
What brings you here?
Man, and I had to buy new bats. Look at this. There is few space here. I don't know how even I am able to carry all these things. Tell the Aracore that they cannot attack our people with impunity. If we don't stop them here, the road will be no longer be safe for our mechanics. Let's go ahead and identify the leaders of the major Aracore settlements, which are the humanoid bears. Kill Arcane builds a Hatching Bale, an Orcat imbuilds it. In return to Thunder Galerion. Man, that's a really good intelligence to be honest. They even know who are the leaders of each of these Aracore outposts. I'm so happy. Look at this, all this amount of quests. Look what I need. Quests. When first arrived, I hoped to meet the town Lancashire. Most young Hiles outgrown the I wanna be. Most young Hiles outgrow the I wanna be a forest rider, which are I think it's like it's the four blood elves pass by the time they are taking our apprentice. Then it's on to the I'm going to be a magistress. I don't think I ever quite outgrew the forest right face, to be honest. No one to we're going not to be a seamstress, but we can have the forester running around naked, as my mom used to say. Necessary to send back sittings to if us. Man, these quests are that's been one of the best quests to read.
What brings you here?
Lieutenant Great Hover. Private weeks. We need private dates here too. Here we got our missions here. Captain Aurix Sunshire. It's quite interesting that these Hyals, these are Hyals. They were not corrupted for the magic of the Sunwell,
Light people. Be careful.
so they are from the Alliance. The ones that are not corrupted with the Sunwell magic are from the Alliance. The one with the grey eyes, which they really got a, they didn't have an easy road. There was
Looking for
are
something
the
specific?
Bloodels. Okay, Okay, got a backpack here. Man, 12. I don't know if I should buy this. Probably gonna wait until I hit to the ocean house to buy me good bats.
What can I do?
It's embarrassing to admit this, but something has happened to me here in the Roca Forest that has not occurred since my apprentice days. Occasionally, my spells will flicks when I know I have done everything correct. I almost drill myself crazy the first time it happened. Even I have on the couch. The forest is full of creatures called war stalkers. More creatures with the affinity for magic and ability to store magic clothes. The best way to deal with them is kill them.
Like flesh?
You sure you want to do that? I don't think that's a good idea to like just because of that you're gonna kill the entire population, species in an area.
Hello.
And this guy is trying to impress the Isle girl. I got the big dog armored hat. When things settle down around here, I'm going to take her for a nice walk and walk. For once, I miss all these fancy towers in Stormwind.
See you later.
Okay, we got to kill now the Felorks. First, another Timber had to kill Wolf. Alright. We got all the quests, yep. We got one. But that's the PvP quest. That's the one the Shane. But I can't do that. Well, looks like we're gonna be a little busy. Look at all this. I love it. That means that we're gonna have enough experience to level up different areas. So basically, kill, collect, and search everything here. Oh, this guy! I didn't know this guy can be invisible. You know they can teleport for not being invisible. Good. It's good I used the counter mark on that one because he was getting invisible, but luckily the mark avoid that. miracle I had to kill these ones too. Royal Term. Well, I'm pretty sure in some point I had to. I really want to take out all the life of these forests. Got to kill 3 more of these things, then we're good to go. Two more, and I got to get. Well, I got to do a lot of stuff, which is good. There's no spare of creatures or anything. And that's helpful that I can get stuck with that. I know one by one until I get 30. gonna do it another time. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this stream. But I'm trying to stream more often. I've been really busy for this time, but I'm gonna be streaming a lot and see how far we can progress in our journey out in Ola. Remember that you want to ask me any questions, you are always welcome to do on my social media. You are always welcome to do it. Wanna be keeping updating about my stay with the game and see how where we can get. Right, guys, this is